thank each and every one of our amazing faculty and staff for your never-ending guidance, motivation, and support, which has fostered the growth we have thus far so proudly achieved. You've each had unique characteristics that we strive to model as we enter this profession and this very personable field. So, who should I thank first? I guess I'll start with Dr. Cornwall. Okay, Dr. Cornwall, for having the best mustache on the faculty. Sorry, Dr. Garosa. For his dry sense of humor, who kept us laughing through some of the hardest classes to teach.
Thank you, Dr. Lebec. You worked so hard to make something we had to know fun, because you inspire us to go parts of the world where our services are undeniably necessary, and because no one can make documenting interesting. But at least you tried.
Dr. Daly, for raising the bar for us, for each of us, and keeping us on our toes, and teaching us that you can still be unbelievably successful even with a raging caffeine addiction.
To Dr. Mueller for teaching us just how much can be said through a genuine smile and for empathy for others.
To Dr. Warren, because I'm still studying for exam questions. And we still have no idea what sensitivity and specificity is. You guys like that, so
for Dr. Hart, thank you for teaching us that laughing with your patients is healthy and it's also good for the soul.
And of course, Dr. Carter, for your unmatched energy and for blurring the lines between appropriateness and the loss of licensure.
And Dr. Kohlberger, she gets the biggest award for having to, she's the one who had to put up with us when we weren't around. So thank you for cleaning up all of our garbage, and if she wasn't a great PT, she would be a really good janitor, because she did the best job cleaning up after all of our messes.
Made a lot. Dr. Garosa, because you're so cool that everywhere in the country that I ever went, people referenced you. Because you're the only person who could get 49 young people to listen to Bruce Springsteen and to watch Spinal Tap. Like it's still cool. Secondly, I'd like to thank our parents, our grandparents, our spouses, our siblings, our friends, and our family, for listening when we needed an ear, for being a cornerstone of strength and understanding, and an endless source of level-headed advice. I'd like to thank, or to ask all of my fellow classmates to go ahead and give everyone here a round of applause that you invited.
So, looking back at these past 3 years, one can't help but be overwhelmed by the amount of knowledge that we somehow crammed into our brains. And some of us, while taking the course review this week, found out that we still have a lot more to cram in our brains, especially this guy right here. I think regardless, the learning opportunities have surrounded us, and it's that commitment to learning that's fostered our growth as clinicians. So today we stand before you as future leaders within our profession, and most importantly, we stand you as graduates. For most of us, there was a learning curve. For some of us, that curve might have looked a lot like a mountain. But regardless, the hours spent studying, there was no way that you could prepare for some of the clinical experiences that we had. Being quick on your feet, prepared, and cool under the gun was the only way to survive. Unfortunately, I have none of these skills. So, over the past year, I kept just a small little list of things probably don't want to do or probably don't want to say in clinic. So I just thought I'd share just a few. So, first thing, note to self, you cannot charge gait training if you teach your patients to walk like Dr. Lebec. Although ultrasound gel is non-toxic, chugging a tube to win a $5 bet is just a bad idea.
Oh no.
When a patient says that they have to move like Jagger, do not ask to see them. If you have to pass gas, don't blame it on your patient, especially when you're the only two in the room. Words to live by. Although he is a fellow doctor, Dr. Dre is not appropriate music within the clinic. Note to self, always wear eye protection when you're treating patients with spasticity during peanut butter. And finally, when a Vietnam veteran who has bilateral above-knee amputations tells you he loves to golf, don't immediately ask him, really, what's your handicap? Because 2 legs. This session's done. Okay. That's a true story. Going back to where I was going, I think bestowed upon us was just an infinite amount of knowledge, experience, and a ton of headaches too. So this knowledge has been our gift, and to show our appreciation, our class has elected to give a gift of our own. So it smells of rich mahogany, it hopes to hold many leather-bound books, and holds a lot more information than I ever put in my head. So actually, it's mostly because Goodwill wouldn't take my evidence-based practice books. So we just want to make sure that you guys have a good place to store them. So our class gift was a lovely bookshelf that is now available.
Yeah.
I did not know we were right there. That's us. Okay. Let's go right at shot. Okay. We've all had really nice memories of each other. And I'd like to comment on a few of those. Like the first day of lab class, when Wayne walked by the door of our first lab to see Anthony standing in front of the wandering right hand of Carly Ann, who was assigned by Dr. McPoyle to find the ischial tuberosity of your new lab partner. Of course, we all learned shortly after that you lay the patient on their stomach for that test, and also the ischial tuberosity is a couple inches lateral. Wasim, if anybody needs to practice. When all 49 of us were practicing wheelchair push-ups the entire semester for only 5 extra credit points. Pulling the couch into the back of Dr. Mueller's class to test the psychosocial response. We got a response. Our class mascot, Crispin and Allie, greeting us every morning with their lovely smiles. Michael, the manliest of men, ranting about something with the strength to create spinal manipulation with only the use of his thumbs. Getting completely sappy about his 2 wiener dogs and his beautiful wife. Carrie, who went to Scotland for 10 days and came back with great stories and pictures and an accent. Madeline's awkward looking and smelling homemade teas. Charles, who was known best for answering a question by repeating the question. That time during Dr. Cornwall's differential diagnosis test. So Dr. Cornwall is reading out the questions, okay? You're not allowed to go back and you're not allowed to fix your answers. That's the rules. So every time I look up, there's 48 people racing around me. So wait, I can't, no? Oh. Dr. Gamley telling Adrian, I knew someone would get 100 on the PEDS test, but I never thought it would be you. Dr. Cornwall kindly buying our new class a new projector screen after he realized that his dry erase marker was not erasable. Quick, Sharpie! And Dr. Levesque putting our classmate Dan in front of the class in high heels and a blindfold. Trust me, it was all for the sake of learning. But really, the joke was on Dr. Levesque because I don't think he ever got those heels back. I'm going to hand it off to Josh.
I just wanted to say a few words directed towards my fellow classmates. I haven't been in any other classes like this where I've spent so much time with just one group of people. So I don't have anything really to compare to, but I think I can speak definitively and say with some confidence that our class is unique in